Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another episode here on the live streams. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the things that I wish I knew before I started university. Okay, yeah. So if you're a new subscriber, hi, welcome to the channel. I hope that you're going to stay with us. And then if you're a returning subscriber, I love you and I appreciate you. You know that. And then if you're a stranger that just bumped into my video, hi stranger, how are you? Can you please hit the subscribe button and be part of my community? Okay, without wasting much of your time, let's get into this, okay? So before I talk about the things that I wish I knew before I got enrolled in university, let me say this. You need to put God in everything that you do. I know at this point this probably sounds cliche, but trust me, it works. I've seen the hand of the Lord in my life, so it's really important that you put God in each and everything that you do in life. Okay, even if it's in school, you need to put God first. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me talk about this. I think it's the most important thing that you need to know before you get to varsity. Do a proper research of the program that you want to study. You can't just wake up and say, oh, I'm just going to choose accounting when you don't know anything about accounting, what you're going to do after you graduate and stuff like that. You need to first properly understand your program. I wish someone had told me this before I started university, because some of the things that I later on discovered about my program, I wish I would have known them before I committed to the program, but yeah, uh, it's life. What can we say? I just continued doing the program, and yeah. And then another thing that I wish people had told me before I started university is the fact that you need to choose your friends wisely. The friends that you choose in varsity can either make you or break you. What am I saying? I'm saying that you need to be very careful of the people that you're going to, excuse me, you need to be very careful of the people that you are going to befriend, okay? Make sure that that friendship is something that is going to bring out the good or the positive in your life. You can't be friends with people that have got different goals with you. Some people, they're just going to be there to school to just like grow up, they have their life already figured out. So if you play with those people, they are going to mislead you. Why? Their future is already planned. So you need to think, you need to be careful with the people that you associate yourself with. Some people, they are going to mislead you in life in general. So please make sure that you first study people, get to know them before you befriend them. Okay, yeah. Then another thing that I wish people had told me when I started university is the fact that attend classes. You need to attend your lessons each and every day. Why? The moment that you miss the first lecture, the next lecture, you're going to miss it. This thing is very addictive, more than drugs, more than alcohol, more than anything. This is very addictive. Once you miss a single lecture, trust me, the whole semester you're going to miss a whole lot of lectures. And if you're a first year student, you are going to miss out a lot of information. Why? Because the information will be shared during classes. So if you don't attend classes, you are going to miss out on a lot. Okay. Then another thing that I also wish people had told me is the fact that you need to make friends in your program so that you can help each other, okay? It's okay to make friends from different faculties, different programs, but it's very important that you also need to make friends with the people that are in your faculty, that are in your like program, not faculty, that are in your program, so that you, when things get tough, you have people to do group works with, you have people to do study discussions and stuff like that. So it's very important that you make friends with the people you are doing the same program with, okay? Then another thing that I also wish people had told me is the fact that uni is teamwork. There is no individuality. If you are given a group work and then you do not do that assignment, trust me, you are all going to fail unless maybe you submit that assignment on your own when it has your own name. Yeah, that way you can pass. But trust me, university hakuna that system ngekuti inoita zvinhu zvamundeka. You don't want to share notes, you don't want to share information with other people. You are going to study the wrong thing that you are MacGyver or someone that is a superhero. Okay, so you need to know that you need to team up with other people so that you get this done with, okay? Because the goal at the end of the day is for you to pass, get that degree, and go out there and fly, okay? But if you think you are going to be given a present or what for being the number one, trust me, there is no that in university. It doesn't exist, okay? Then another thing that I also wish people had told me is the fact that you need to find balance in uni. You need to make sure that you take care of your mental health, take care of your social life, take care of your educational life, like your academic life. You need to make sure that you find a balance, okay? Because if you neglect one life, trust me, it's going to catch up with you sooner or later. It's going to catch up with you. So if you want to do the fun activities, you can join clubs, you can join sports, you can join whatever you want, okay? And then on the academic side, make sure that you do assignment, you read your books, you do whatever you need to make sure that make sure that you pass. Okay, take care of both of your lives. Otherwise, sooner or later, you are going to regret neglecting the other life. Okay. Yeah. And then another thing that I wish people had told me during my first year is the fact that I need to attend orientation. I know you want to act cool, you want to act all that. I did that, guys. I'm talking from experience. I didn't attend my orientation. And trust me, the first day that I had lectures, it was a disaster. I couldn't find my lecture room. I couldn't find certain places just because I wasn't available during orientation. The people that had attended the orientation, they had like familiarized themselves with the place, and I didn't. It was a hectic, guys. Trust me. For the first 2 days, during my first week at school, I missed all my lectures because I couldn't find the theaters and stuff like that. So you don't want to do that. Attend that orientation. You thank me later. And then another thing that I also wish people had told me before I started university is the fact that the lecturers are not your babysitters. Okay. So if you are given an assignment or a presentation, if you don't do it, the lecturer will not hesitate. They'll just give you your zero. Because that's what you deserve for not submitting your assignments or doing your presentation. They are not going to chase after you unless maybe you come across a kind lecturer or someone that is doing you at the job. They will chase after you and stuff like that. But trust me, most of them, they just give you the zero. You find the zero on your portal and you repeat that coursework. You need to take care of your assignments. You need to make sure that you know the due dates and submit the work before it's due. Okay. Yeah. And then one of the things that I also wish people had told me is the fact that you need to start a small business, okay? Whether it's selling candy, it's selling t-shirts, it's selling ice cream, it's selling whatever you can, it's selling stationery, especially during the time of exams and stuff like that. Make sure that you are selling something. Make sure that you are doing a small business, either printing or writing other people's assignments. Anything, guys, think of something. You need to do something because the money that you're going to be given by your parents, for most of the people, it's not going to be enough. You need that extra income, okay? So if you want the extra income, make sure that you start a small business. And another thing also that you need to know is that having a skill is like gold. What am I saying? If you know how to plait hair, you can actually make money by doing that. You can plait other students hair and you get money. You can actually do nails. Find something to do. Don't just sit and wait for the people that are at home to send you money. It's not going to be enough at times. So you need to make sure that you have somewhere you are getting small money to keep you going, okay? And this is also going to avoid you from being pressured by other people into doing stuff that you don't want to do. Why? Because you have your money, you have enough to take care of yourself, okay? And another thing that I also wish people had told me before I started university is the fact that bougie clothes do not matter. You don't need to be buying a lot of new clothes if you are going to university. Why? I'll give you a perfect example of myself. When I was in my first year, before I went to school, I was preparing, right? I used a lot of money to buy new clothes for myself. And some of the clothes, guys, trust me, I ended up not even wearing them. Why? Because no one is going to pay attention. Okay, just make sure that whatever you are wearing is clean. That's all that matters. Make sure that you're wearing something that's clean. By clean, I mean clothes that are washed and properly ironed if they need to be ironed. Okay, you just need to be clean. That's all. During my first year, I actually, even up to now, I can just like show up at campus wearing Crocs, tights, and a t-shirt, and I'm good to go. You don't need to be wearing clothes like someone who is going to a fashion show or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you like dressing up. If you like dressing up, you like fashion, you're into that kind of stuff, then you really need to do invest into your wardrobe. You think it's important, okay? But if you're just like someone like me that doesn't care about fashion that much, wear whatever you want, whatever you have, as long as you're comfortable in those clothes, then it's fine. Okay, you don't need to put pressure on your parents saying that you want new clothes and stuff like that. You don't need that. Okay, then another thing that I wish people had told me before I started university is the fact that you need to stay away from the comrades. Stay away from the comrades. This one is for the girls mostly. Please stay away from the comrades. Who are the comrades? The comrades are the people that in the student representative committee. Stay away from those people, okay? There's the Kosu people, there's the Nasu. Stay away from the comrades, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Stay away from those people, okay? Otherwise, you're going to cry, my sister. You're going to cry. I don't know if it's the same for the guys, but I know that for the girls, you need to stay away from those people. Well, if you found a guy that was honest and loyal to you, then it's okay. But trust me, most of the people that are in the comedies, they are really not good people. Okay, so you really need to stay away from those people, especially if you are in the part one. Yeah, they have a name for you. You're called the freshmen. You know, and they will come at you and they will tell you all those stuff that you need to hear, and you probably think that I'm the coolest girl here. Trust me, no peace on my queen, no peace on my queen university, okay? Stay away from the comrades, okay? I hope that I'm clear. My little sisters, I hope that I'm clear, okay? Stay away from the comrades, okay? Emphasis. Stay away from the comrades, okay? The other thing that I also wish people had told me during my first year is that um do not trust strangers, guys. In university, you're going to meet people from different aspects of the world, different regions, different countries, different provinces, different cities, different backgrounds, different cultures. So do not trust a stranger, okay? Do not trust a stranger. Please do not trust a stranger. People get stolen, people get robbed, people get raped. A lot of things that happen when you can trust, when you choose to trust a stranger. So please do not trust a stranger, okay? Please, 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 please do not trust a stranger, okay? Yeah, and most importantly, guys, go and enjoy university because this shit happens once. Even if you decide to do your masters, it won't be the same as an undergrad. That's it for me. If you have reached this part of this video, just know that you have reached the end of this episode. And thank you for watching this video. If you're a new subscriber, hi, welcome to the channel once again. And then if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And then if you're a stranger that just bumped into my video and you found this video helpful, please can you subscribe and be part of my community. Do not forget to like the video, do not forget to comment and share this video to your little sisters, your brothers, and people around you, okay? And then if you think you have something that you wish you knew before varsity, can you please share in the comment section? Maybe it will help one or two people that are going to start their university soon or that have already started but who find this information very helpful. Yeah, guys, that's it from me today. I will see you on the next episode.
Stress, anga de kuku net, asimiri